Bismillah Rahman Rahim. In this lesson, we will learn about the conjugate elements. What are the conjugate elements? Conjugate elements are in fact those algebraic elements which have same minimal polynomial. In other words, any two algebraic elements over some field are said to be conjugate if they are the roots of same minimal polynomial. Now, before defining the conjugate elements, let us revise the minimal polynomial. Let K subset of L be fields and theta belongs to L is algebraic over the field K. Then minimal polynomial of theta over K is defined as the monic divisor of all polynomials over K having theta as a root, or equivalently it can be defined as the monic irreducible polynomial over K having theta as a root. Or we can also define that a minimal polynomial of theta over K is in fact the monic polynomial over K of lowest degree having theta as a root. For simplicity, we will denote by this symbol the minimal polynomial of algebraic element theta over the field K. For example, minimal polynomial of square root of 3 over the field Q is x square minus 3. Therefore, degree of square root of 3 over Q is 2. Minimal polynomial of 1 plus iota over square root 2 is given over the field Q is given by x power 4 plus 1, and therefore degree of this algebraic element over Q is 4. Minimal polynomial of 1 plus iota over square root 2 over the field of reals is given by this polynomial, and therefore degree of this algebraic element over R is 2. Now in case of these finite fields, if F2 is if we consider the fields F2 contained in the field F4, then F4 has 4 elements 0, 1, theta and 1 plus theta. Then the minimal polynomial of theta over F2 is 1 plus x square, and there and it has degree 2. Also, the minimal polynomial of 1 plus theta is 1 plus x square, and its degree over the field F2 is 2. Notice that here both the algebraic elements have the same minimal polynomial, and such algebraic elements which have same minimal polynomials are said to be conjugate. Let K be a subfield of a field L. Any two elements alpha and beta in the field L are said to be conjugate if both are algebraic over the field K and they have the same minimal polynomial. This conjugacy relation is an equivalence relation on the set of algebraic elements in theta over K. Now, for simplicity, we introduce another notion. Let K subset of L be an algebraic field extension. All the elements of L are algebraic over the field K. We denote by C theta K the set of all elements which are conjugate to theta over the field K. That is, all elements which are the root of the minimal polynomial of theta. In other words, all elements which has the same minimal polynomial over K as theta. We can say that if this set, which consists of all conjugate, is contained in L if and only if K contained in L is a normal field extension. What is meant by normal field extension? A field extension is said to be normal if it is algebraic, and if it has one root in the field K, then all of its roots belongs to the field K. Such type of extension is called normal field extension. Because it may be possible that in some cases, if we have one root, if we have minimal polynomial of some elements whose roots does not belongs to the field L, maybe their roots lies outside of the field L. For instance, if we take this field extension, let's say Q is contained in, if we take this field extension Q contained in Q into 2 square root of 2, then a minimal polynomial of this algebraic element is x cube minus 2. But the conjugate of the roots of this polynomial does not lies in this field. Only one root belongs to this field. The remaining two roots are complex. So this field extension is not normal. A normal field extension is one in which if we have some algebraic elements, then all the conjugates of that elements belongs to that field. So therefore, if I remark here that if this is a normal field extension, then this set of all conjugates of an algebraic elements will remain inside of this field K. And also, if two elements are conjugate, then they have same set of conjugates. And the because all the conjugates are distinct, therefore the cardinality of this set of conjugates equals to degree of this algebraic element over the field K. And because we are working in finite fields, if we have two finite fields, then that field extension is automatically normal, because we have studied we have studied that in case of finite fields. If, for instance, if we have fq is contained in fq power m, and if we take any element here, then all of its conjugate also belongs to this field. So this is always a normal extension, so we will have no problem in our case. So now here are examples of conjugate elements. Here these two elements, a plus iota b and a minus iota b, are conjugates over the reals because they have the same minimal polynomial, that is given by this. And in other words, minimal polynomial of a plus iota b over r is the same as minimal polynomial of a minus iota b over r, which is given by this. And therefore the set of conjugates consists of two elements. Only two elements are conjugate to this. One element is itself, another element is a minus iota b. And also we have example that this example, notice that minimal polynomial of 1 plus iota over square root 2 over q is this one, and we want to find all the conjugates of this element. What we will do, we will make a factorization of this into linear factor, and we note that this polynomial has three other roots. So in this way we get this set of all the conjugates of this element over the field Q. And consider this example. Here in this example, F2 is contained in F8, which is given by this. And in this table, it is given that all the elements can be described in the power of element alpha. That is, alpha power 0 is 1, alpha power 1 is alpha, alpha power 2 is this, alpha cube is this, alpha 4 is this, alpha 5 is this, alpha 6 is this. These are orders, these are degrees, and these are minimal polynomial. And from here we see that you note that we have for this element, let's say 0, we have only for 0 we have only one minimal polynomial. So the conjugate of 0 is 0 only. For 1 we have only one minimal polynomial. So conjugate of 1 is 1. But for alpha we have this polynomial, and also we have this polynomial x cube plus x plus 1, and note that these three we have three minimal polynomials are same, and these are for the elements alpha, alpha square, and alpha power 4. So these elements are conjugates. What are the conjugates? From the table, conjugates are distinguished by their minimal polynomial. The elements which have the elements are classified on the basis of their minimal polynomial. These three elements have unique minimal polynomial, and so they are separated on the basis of their minimal polynomial. They are conjugates. Similarly, we have other three elements, this, and this. So we get alpha plus 1, alpha 5, and alpha 6. These have different minimal polynomials, so all these three are also conjugates to each other. So this is another set of conjugates. So we can partition this set because here we have algebraic extension, and alto which is normal, all the roots belongs to this one. So all the 8 elements can be partitioned into these 4 sets of conjugates. So now We move to other. Here is a simple lemma. As you have noticed here that if we know all the roots of all the conjugates of some element, if we make their linear factors and multiply, we get a minimal polynomial. Similarly, here we can also, if we take x minus alpha square and x minus alpha 4, multiply and use this relation after simplification, we will get this minimal polynomial. So in general, we have this lemma, that is minimal polynomial can be obtained by taking a product of all the linear factors in any set of conjugates of theta. And now we recall some theorem from the previous lesson. If f is an irreducible polynomial over the field fq of degree m, then f has some root, let's say alpha, in this field fqm. Degree of f is m, so it has at least one root in fq power m, and further all the roots of this polynomial are given by these powers. So one thing is sure, that in case of finite fields, uh, all the all the roots of the minimal polynomial of the algebraic polynomial will remain inside this field. And from here we conclude that we can now define the conjugate in case of finite field. It is very easy to deal with conjugates in case of finite fields. They can be easily found. Let fq is contained in fq power m be finite fields, and alpha be any element in fq power m. Then of course alpha will be algebraic over fq. All the elements are algebraic over fq, so alpha has some minimal polynomial. So alpha is one root of that minimal polynomial. Then by this theorem, the other roots will be given by these powers. So and by definition, these roots will be the conjugates of alpha. Then the elements this, which are the roots of same minimal polynomial, are conjugates of alpha over k. Moreover, here degree is important. If the degree of minimal polynomial is also m, then these are all distinct, and we get this set of this complete set of all the conjugate elements. And if degree is not m, let's say for example if degree is d, then this degree will divide this degree of this field extension, and this set will have total number of total d distinct elements, because after taking off, if we go if we take other powers of if we have a degree of minimal polynomial is d, then if we take if we start taking powers of alpha, we take alpha power q square, and after alpha power q power d minus 1, we will again get alpha, and so this repetition starts. But we get only d distinct element in this set. If degree of the minimal polynomial is d, then we get the cardinality of this set is equals to the degree of this element. If degree is m, then we have all the elements will be distinct. If degree is not m, these will not be distinct. Then after some power, there will start a repetition. And in this theorem, we will prove that all the conjugates elements have the same multiplicative order. For example, if we take any finite field fr star, finite field fr, and fr star, it's a group of non-zero elements. It is a cyclic group. If we take any element alpha, then all of its conjugates have same order. And this is because from the previous definition, all the conjugates are given by these powers. And this proof can be proved by using these three basic facts. First fact is that this group is a cyclic group. Second one is that in a cyclic group, we have the property that if we take any two, because in cyclic group, all the elements can be written as the power of single elements. Order of two elements a power I and a power j will be same if and only if their GCD with the order of G is, order of the group is same. So now in our case, our group is cyclic. So we have to show that degree of all, order of all these elements is same. So we have to prove that if we take, and all elements are powers of alpha. So if we take, we have to prove that if we prove that GCD of all these powers with the order of group is same, so by applying this result, by applying the second effect, we are done. And notice that if we take any power of these elements, powers are taken in the form of Qi, and this is R minus 1 is order of group, and we know that Q is some power of prime and also is also power of same prime, and we can easily show that GCD of these two elements is 1, and so all the powers has GCD 1 with the order of the cyclic group. Hence we conclude that all the elements, using this fact, we conclude that all the elements have same order. And an immediate corollary is that if we have one primitive elements, then all the elements which are conjugate to alpha will also be primitive because they have same order. Now, see this example. In this example we take an element of f16, and this is a reducible polynomial over f2. Alpha is a root of this. Then we want to find the set of all conjugates of alpha, and it is consist of alpha, alpha square, and alpha 4. Why this? We apply this result, the conjugates of alpha over fq, or we can apply this theorem. They are the same. In fact, we will start taking power of alpha to the q, alpha power q and q square and so on, until we start repetition. We will stop. So here, if we take find conjugates of alpha over f2, we will take powers of alpha, uh, first alpha, then alpha square, then alpha power 2 power 2, then alpha 2 power 3, and then we because alpha 2 power 4 is 16, that is equals to alpha again, so we will stop here. And if we find this is important fact, if we find the set of conjugates of alpha over f4, then we get alpha, then we change the power. Here power is, we start from power 2, and here we start from power 4. Alpha power 4, then alpha power 4 square is 16, again we get this. So this is a difference. We will consider this ground field for taking powers. And also notice that by using these conjugates, we can also write minimal polynomial. For instance, if minimal polynomial of alpha over f2 can be obtained by taking the linear factor from these roots and multiply them, we get this. But if we consider over f4, we will get this. And here is another example. Here we can factorize completely this polynomial over the field f2. So this polynomial has only two roots in f2 and splits in this field. It has total 8 roots in this field, and this field is given by this symbol. So all 8 roots of this in F8 can be, these roots can be partitioned into different set of conjugates. For instance, 0 is conjugate to itself, 1 is conjugate to itself, and here theta, theta square, and theta 4, these are the roots of same minimal polynomial. They are conjugate and they are also conjugate. We can also apply here the previous definition or theorem to find the set of conjugate theta, then theta squared, then theta 4. Here theta cube, theta 6, and then theta 12. So we stop. So by using this, minimal polynomials can be obtained by, here from 0 we get this minimal polynomial, from 1 we get this, and from here we will take x minus theta into x minus theta square into x minus theta 4, and then multiply, and then we get this, and similarly from this we get this, and then if we multiply all these minimal polynomial, we get this polynomial. So in this way we can make a factorization of this polynomial over the field f2 by using the conjugates and minimal polynomials. These are the references, and thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.